Imagine waking up every morning, going to a job you don't love, doing the same routine, feeling like your dreams are slowly disappearing. This was the life of a man named Raghav. From the outside, everything looked normal. He had a small job in a local store, a simple house, and a family depending on him. But inside, Raghav carried a silent pain. Every night before sleeping, one question kept coming back to him. Is this really the life I dreamed of? A dream that slowly disappeared. Years ago, Raghav had big dreams. He wanted to start a business, build something of his own, and prove to the world that he could succeed. But life had other plans. Responsibilities came first: bills, family, daily struggles. And slowly, without realizing it, Raghav stopped chasing his dreams. Days turned into months, months turned into years, and his dreams slowly became just a memory. One unexpected meeting. One evening, after finishing his long shift at work, Raghav stopped at a small roadside tea stall. As he waited for his tea, he noticed something interesting. An old man was sitting nearby, fixing broken radios. Curious, Raghav walked over and asked, "Why are you still working at this age?" The old man smiled calmly and said, "Because repairing things keeps my mind alive." Raghav watched him carefully. The man didn't look rich, but he looked peaceful, happy. And that confused Raghav. A thought that changed everything that night. Raghav couldn't sleep. The old man's words kept repeating in his mind. Repairing things keeps my mind alive. Suddenly, Raghav remembered something. When he was younger, he loved fixing small electronics. Radios, fans, mixers. He used to enjoy solving those little problems, but he had completely forgotten about it. And then a simple thought came to him. What if I start again? The small beginning. The next day, after work, Raghav did something small. He repaired a broken fan for his neighbor. The neighbor was surprised, but happy. Soon, another neighbor brought a broken mixer. Then someone else brought an old radio. Raghav started fixing things in the evening after his job. Sometimes he succeeded, sometimes he failed. But every time he tried, he learned something new. For the first time in many years, Raghav felt excited about tomorrow. When people start doubting you, but not everyone believed in him. Some people laughed. Some relatives said, "Why waste your time? You already have a job. You're too old to start something new." Those words hurt, but Raghav remembered something the old man had said. Growth begins the moment you stop fearing failure. So he kept going. The biggest risk after 1 year of learning and saving money. Raghav made a big decision. He opened a small repair shop. It wasn't fancy, just a small room with a table, tools, and a signboard. But for Raghav, it was a dream coming to life. However, the first few months were extremely difficult. Some days, no customers came at all. Bills started piling up, and slowly, doubt returned. The night he almost quit. One night, Raghav sat alone in his shop. The lights were dim. The street outside was quiet, and for the first time since opening the shop, he thought about quitting. He asked himself one painful question. Did I make a mistake? But then another thought appeared. If I quit today, will I regret it tomorrow? And deep inside, he knew the answer. Yes, he would regret it forever. So he stayed. Slow change, Raghav kept working. Day after day, month after month. He learned how to repair mobile phones, then laptops, then more advanced electronics. Slowly, customers started trusting him. People recommended his shop to their friends, and before he realized it, his small shop became the most trusted repair shop in town. The life he once dreamed of. Years later, Raghav owned 3 repair shops. He hired young workers and trained them. His children were studying in good schools. Life had changed, but the biggest change was not money. It was confidence. The confidence that he could build something from nothing. The final lesson, one day Raghav met the same old man again at the tea stall. He thanked him and said, "Your words changed my life." The old man smiled and replied, "I didn't change your life. I only reminded you of the dream that was already inside you." The message of this story: life doesn't always give us the perfect beginning. Sometimes dreams get delayed. Sometimes people doubt us. Sometimes we fail many times. But as long as you are alive, You can always start again. Just like every morning brings a new sunrise, your life can also have a second sunrise. If this story inspired you, remember one thing: your dreams are not over. No matter how late it feels, you can always start again. And who knows, your second sunrise might be waiting tomorrow. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational stories.